What's going on, world? KEYMO Home Friends podcast. Back at it. I here trying to let you guys know how to reach me. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, every platform you can think of. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel, please. That's the only way I get recognized by YouTube. Like, subscribe. You like and subscribe, YouTube will share the content. Once again, I talk relationships, I talk sports, I talk battle rap, anything goes. On any given day, it depends on how I feel. I do what I want, so it is what it is. Once again, Home Friends Podcast. Reach me, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the social media platforms. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, please. You hit the notification bell, you get notified, and you see what I'm doing. I try to put out great content, always. Once again, if you follow me, you watch my stuff, I appreciate everything you do. Once again, thank you. KEYMO Home Friends Podcast. Just trying to make it do what it do. Florida, palm trees. That's where I'm from. That's what I rep. Peace. KEYMO Home Friends Podcast, man. We having a wonderful time. Yes. Okay, why don't women cook anymore? Why, guys? Why?
Well, that's fast food is faster.
It does happen. Women, these young ladies, they do not know how to cook. They don't try to cook.
No.
They too busy to cook. Maybe they just don't want to cook. I don't know.
True.
Can y'all just a little something to let me know what? I think the guys want to know.
Okay, so me personally, I'm a mother. I have 3 kids.
Okay.
And I used to cook. I did.
Okay.
And I stopped, right? Mm-hmm. So he's talking about me. The women that don't cook because I cook occasionally.
But the thing is, you know how to cook.
Yeah, I do.
You just decided not to cook. Some women don't know how to cook at all.
Well, that you got to blame their mom or their upgrowing, you know. But honestly, you can't even blame their mom because my mom never taught me how to cook. Mm-hmm. I kind of learned how to cook on my own, to be honest with you. But
damn, so you learn to control all the seasoning and all that?
Yeah, I can cook. My kids would rather me cook. But me personally, with my job, I get off, well now I'm at a set schedule where I get off like 4:30, 5 o'clock. But before I would get off like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So to come home and then try to cook, you know, that's a lot. You first got to pick them up, so it's a lot. So it's just easier for me to grab something on the road so when we get home, homework can be done, baths, and get in time for bed for a decent time. So I would say, as far as women, I feel as if some people probably don't cook because they don't have the time to cook, and that's very true. But for the ones that have the time to cook and don't want to cook, I just think that's a sign of laziness. You're just lazy because why would you not want to give this child a home-cooked meal where you prepared it? You know where it came from. Not saying we know exactly, but you cleaned it. You know it didn't fall on the floor. Nobody didn't spit on it. Nobody didn't do anything, right? And that's just something that I do think about when I buy fast food. Like, oh my God, the person who prepared this, like, were they clean? Did they, do what they were supposed to do?
Trust me.
We may never know, but
just gotta pray.
Yes, you gotta pray on your food. But honestly, I feel as if women that don't get, now the ones that cannot cook, at this point, it's like, are you going to eat out for the rest of your life? Because me, personally, I feel like eating fast food, that is the reason why a lot of health is bad. That's the reason why we have cancer and so forth. Like,
because they got so much different
chemicals
in that.
Yeah. What is it? The GMO that helps preserve the food.
They got a lot of chemicals.
Yeah, and if you look like, for instance, our ketchup bottle here versus ketchup in, let's say, London, it's very different.
You know what's crazy? The KFC here and the KFC in Jamaica
is different. They say
Jamaicans swear to me it's not the same KFC.
It's not. It's not.
I be at work. They be like, "Listen, my youth."
My youth. You know, you gotta go over there.
Yeah, they say that chicken in Jamaica is not the same chicken.
Listen, I get the chicken from the airport. They bring it for me because it's so good for real.
It's so good.
The chicken is first of all, the chicken doesn't have all those they're not fed all those bad stuff like you're saying. So the chicken is smaller. It's actually a real chicken. If you look at the meat here, honestly, even the legs, the wings, like they're huge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
The steroids.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, as far as your topic, like you're saying, I mean, personally, I completely agree with Lola. I think it's the fact that people don't have time. We don't have time. Like, I'll be honest with you, I work from home, so I do cook.
So you have, because you have that.
I make breakfast for my kid. I make breakfast for myself. You know, I make breakfast for whomever's at the house. You know, but also too, it's because for me, I like a cooked meal. Yeah. I can't eat out every day. For some reason, after a while, it does something to my body. Yeah. So it makes me feel a little bit like just, I feel a mess. You know what I'm saying? So I like to cook. I like to cook. I don't cook every day. Yeah. I probably cook like 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes have leftovers or whatever. But I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy, like, after I eat and everything, my whole thing is cleaning up. I hate if
that's the worst. That's the worst.
I will cook every day.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
So yeah, and also I feel like it's something where, you can kind of put your spin on things. You know, I'm a foodie. When I go to restaurants, when I used to watch the Food Network at night, so I am big on food. So whenever I cook, I also cook with love. I feel like my food tastes better if I have the time. Yeah. But if I don't put myself on a schedule, trust me, sometimes I don't even eat because I'm so busy.
You're so busy doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
for sure.
Busy. So. That just goes. That just goes back to what I said. Like life be life.
So basically, a lot of women don't cook because they don't have the time to, and the ones that don't know, they just don't.
Being a mother
that's a different category.
Being a mother is a job itself. You get what I'm saying? So coming home, taking care of them kids.
But y'all don't think like cooking has to do because like, remember Big Mama used to be around, Grandmama used to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like. And this generation, like, they not around like that anymore.
Because they having kids young. You gotta understand. So if you have a young mom, a young grandma, they still out partying.
Yeah, they still popping it.
Okay, like, come on now. So
I think also it's the culture.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, I have to talk on it. I think when you have a supportive family like that, then you don't lose those things.
Yeah, because guess what? If you can't do it, guess what? You got an aunt or you have a grandma or someone that, listen, I made dinner. Come over, get dinner, and go home for them kids. You get what I'm saying? It's just
Abuela is always cooking. I don't understand. We, as Black people, we don't have that family, support. It's always something going on, So I feel as if I don't want to just sit at the table on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should actually be able to support, each other, especially because it starts with the kids.
Thanksgiving is like the only time to get a great meal around here sometimes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys be waiting for Thanksgiving.
It's social media Thanksgiving. Have you not noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's trying to whip it up to make their
social media
giving.
It's a social media giving.
So I know how to cook, baby. Yeah. What? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. My sister, I'm like, my sister be whipping it up. What? Yeah. How they don't play? But another great topic, man. Dope